I was so surprised nung kaharap na yung mother. Okay? Father abandoned them for another woman, so may ibang pamilya yung tatay. So, he grew up with the mother. The mother was, syempre, has to work for the family to survive. So, habang nagkakamsilin kami, sabi ng nanay, pero anak, ay ang point niya against the nanay is, lagi kang wala. You were not there for me. Yun yung ng anak. Ang reason ng nanay, pero anak, I was preparing for your future. Naku, singgit ang bata. But what is the future without the present? Isn't that true? You are preparing for your child's future. But what is the present? Is there a present? Is life about the future? Will a little child understand the future? Or the little child only thinks of the present? Ang alam ng bata, wala na when I needed it. Okay. One traumatic experience of this man, like what I said, is very talented, he's very intelligent, but having issues. Ang isang hindi niya makalimutan experience, grade 1 siya. Apparently, may nakanin siyang hindi maganda. Nakapupo siya sa school, sa kanyang uniform, sa kanyang shorts. So, pinauwi ng teacher. Now, teachers, please be sensitive to your students. The insensitive teacher told the boy to go home. So, lumakad ang bata, ay hindi siya makasakay sa jeep, kay bahon siya. Okay? So, he walked for so mahaba. Siyempre sa bata, malayo yun hanggang sa dumating siya sa bahay. Pag uwi niya sa bahay, umiiyak na siya. Nandidiri siya sa hugaw niya, plus he was sent home by the teacher and the classmates were laughing. Right? Can you imagine the scenario here? Pagdating niya sa bahay, kapadlak man ng bahay. Kaya si mama naglakaw. The mother came. Okay, that happened in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. The mother came at 6 o'clock in the evening. This guy, this boy, was just there by the doors. Simula nun, natanim sa isip ng bata, you are my mother, but you are unreliable. You are the mother that I will never believe anyone what you say. So hangtod ka ron. Grabe ang kanilang friction. Grabe ang kanilang. So they have to come every now and then so they can work out on the issues. This man is in his late 30s. Mid-30s. Already with the family. But still dealing with the issues of mothers abandonment. They need to feel worthwhile. If this does not happen, there is shame, there is worthlessness, there is guilt, and this is what we have to deal with in the counseling room, depression. Ang hirap ng depression. Okay? So what is Satan's substitute? Usually yung driven perfectionism or pressured performance or giving up. Ang dami pong mga tao ngayon, ewan ko kung kayo ganito rin, na in order for you to be recognized, in order for you to feel love, you have to perform. Bakit? Kasi when you were growing up, you didn't feel worthwhile. You didn't feel you were valued at your face value. Kailangan lagi, you have to perform. I had a little bit of this because the only time my father would smile, and a smile of approval for me was when I come home with my report card. Okay? 7 po kaming magkakapatid, lahat kami babae. Ang tatay ko Batanggin yung injik, the worst combination. Meron ko ng injik dito. Ay, salamat. Ako lang. Ang tatay ko, Batanggenyo, Inche. Like what I said, the worst combination. Okay? He was a perfectionist. Wala kang magawa na tama. It's always wrong. Or, pwede kang i-improve. Laging ganon. Yeah? So, I became a human doing. I didn't see myself as a human being. I was a human doing. I have to perform in order to be approved. And the only time that he will smile at me, a smile of approval, is when I bring home my report card. But you know what? That report card became a liability to me. Akala ko kasi yun yung way na ma-approve niya ako, no? So, pinapansin niya ako, I was girl number 4, excited sila sa first girl. Okay, remember Inche? Ang Inche, gusto lalaki ang anak. Diba? Kaya katulong sa negosyo. Sa panganay, excited sila kay first man. So, babae o lalaki, okay lang. Sa girl number 2, excited pa rin sila because when the girl number 2 was born, nag-boom ang business niya. So, swerte ang second child. Okay? So, ang third child, babae na naman. But this girl, my sister, my third sister, nakuha niya yung kilipit ng tatay ko. Gusto ng anak na lalaki. So, medyo nagtomboy-tomboy itong kapatid ko na to para she will be accepted by my father. Ako number 4, wala na akong gimmick. Naubusan na ako ng gimmick. Okay? And then I found out that kung mag-aral ako mabuti at mataas ang grade ko, then he will approve of me. So that's what I did. Okay? From kindergarten, I studied very hard. And I was an achiever. Pero alam na yung sinaunang panahon na yung teacher ng panganay, teacher ng pangalawa, teacher ng pangatlo, teacher ng pangapat. Ha? Ganon kami. Hindi ko makakalimutan yung teacher ko na yung si Mrs. Abulencia. Kinausap niya yung tatay ko. Sabi niya, sa apat na anak mo, pinakamatalino si Norma. I was 5 years old at that time. Pwede na yan mag-grade 1. Kaya lang, nung panahon na yun, hindi pwede mag-grade 1 ang 5 years old. Kailangan 7 years old ka. Yung ipaganon ka, pag hindi mo maabot yung tenga mo, hindi ka pa pwede mag-grade 1. Bago yun. Kainis. I was only 5 years old and I've always been big. I cannot remember being small. I've always been big. Okay, so malaki talaga akong bulas. So, abot ko yung tenga ko. Ay, mahaba man yung aking bias. Mahaba yung kamay ko. So, kahit 5 years old lang ako, pasado na ako. Kaya abot ko yung tenga ko. Pero paglabas ng birth certificate, 5 years old na ako. Hindi ako dawatin. Hindi ako tanggapin sa school sa Manila. You know what my parents did? My parents put me in San Pedro, Laguna to stay with strangers so that I can go to grade 1. Intellectually, kaya ko, yes. But emotionally, was I ready to be separated from my parents and my siblings? I was not. Anong effect? Hanggang ngayon po, I cannot be alone. Takot ako mag-isa. That is why if I have to pitch in Mami, Pastor, nakuhog ang aking tuhod pag nandiyan ako sa airport. Because that will mean I will be alone. I cannot be with my husband. He has to be with me all the time. Sa palengke, sa supermarket, kahit saan ako pupunta. Kasi I cannot be alone. Why? Because when I was 5 years old, I was put alone, separated from my parents and my siblings for a whole year. Nga no, kaya mag-grade 1 ako. Kaya I can do it intellectually. Yes, walang question sa intellect, pero yung emotion. Imagine, 56 years old na ako, di pa ako makalakad ng isa. Kung if I have to do it, mapilitan ako. Iwanan kayo, ang dami mga tao. Aaway sila kasi gusto nila makaturo doon sa Maui. merong gusto, ihatag ko. Ngano, I cannot sleep, basta I'm not myself, I'm not comfortable if I will be by myself. I'm 56 years old. That happened when I was 5 years old. Up until now, the psychological effect is here. Yes, God's power is in me, and that's why I'm able to do it. Pero, paano kung yung anak mo ay hindi mo naman tinuruan ang Holy Spirit na sa'yo? Kawawa ka. Right? God-given need for constructive activity. Our children need to learn and do things with us. Kasama kita mga magulang, dili ang teacher. Ang teacher, late na yan. Ang mga bata needs to learn to do things with the parents. Okay? This is our little granddaughter learning how to bake cake. That's her birthday cake. Okay? Katulong siya na gumawa ng kanyang birthday cake. And she says this is the most memorable cake for her. Ano? Siya ang gumawa. It's a worthwhile activity. It's a constructive activity. Girls, little girls need to do things with their mothers. Little boys need to do things with their fathers. When you go to the mall, okay? Parents, take note. When you go to the mall, your sons should go with your husband, and your daughters, you go with you kung saan kayo pupunta. Mami ka. Ayaw bitbita ang iyong son, tapos agto ka dito sa mga bra, tsaka mga lingerie, magaganyan ka. Kaya ngayon, ang daming bayo. Diba? Okay. Ang mga lalaki, ang mga daddy, pagbitbit nila yung son nila, saan pumunta? Sa hardware, sa sports store, okay lang yun. Diba? So, bayaan nyo yun. Okay? Let them. Yung pagbibili ng toys, let them choose their toys. But let them know your budget. Sabi niya, Mami, can I choose my toy? Yes, you can. But you only look at the numbers. You look at the numbers. Hindi ko marunong magbasa ng number. You look at the numbers. Only 3 numbers, ha? Para hundreds lang yun. 3 numbers only, ha? And then, the numbers that are straight like that. Di ba? Simple lang ang number. Yung mga 100 lang ang pipiliin mo, ha? Pag yung mga ganon, kasi mahal yun. Pagkatuloy sa libo yun. Okay. Let them. Allow them to exercise power in their own lives. Our little girl, the 4-year-old, she wants to choose her own clothes. Yung isusuot. Nung una, bago yung mga niya, paris-paris niya. Taro na ba? I'm surprised, no? Kabalo na siya mag-pair-pair ng mga damit. Okay? And then she plays on the computer yung binibihis na si Barbie. Marunong siya. Sabi ko, okay, that is a constructive activity for her. Sabi ko dun sa I'll not be surprised if she becomes a designer. Okay, a fashion designer. When a child is not given this need, I think this is the last time, okay? The God-given need for constructive activity, if this is not given, then there is boredom. And what will be Satan's substitute? It's going to be destructive activities. Now, I was saying kanina na yung aming youngest grandson, i-experiment ko na namin yun. We coached our daughter on what to do with him. You know? Yaya, she's an elderly lady who pagka malis ang daughter ko, hindi daw want to take care of me. Ang reklamo niya, alam niyo, hindi daw niya marinig na umiiyak yung bata. He is a very happy child. The only time he will cry is if he wants milk. Otherwise, he's okay. He sleeps by himself. Hindi mo kailangan ipag-hele. Pag time na niya matulog, makita mo lang, tulog. When we are there, taking care of him, we never have any difficulties, we never have issues. Why? Because the emotional needs are met. Sulayan ninyo sa inyong mga anak. Mami, paglabas ng baby mo na. Meet his emotional needs, hindi ka mahirapan alagaan. He is going to be an easy baby. Why? Because the emotional needs are met. Okay? Questions sa pagpapalaki sa ating mga anak.
Bibigyan natin itong train of a child in the way he should go or he is holding that department. Kung sa edad sa bata na siya qualified as a child, ang tulong sa edad. Child. 1 to 7, no? Okay, child na siya. Little boy, little girl, kung sa edad. 7 pa yung sa 12, right? It depends. Teenager, 12 to 18. Tapos yung adult, mga 18 bihan, etc. Kung sa may isultis Bible, train up a little girl or a little boy, no, train up a child. So the first 7 years sa bata, very, very crucial ang first 7 years. Kaya muna ang panahon nga mag-form o ma-establish o template sa iyang emotional life. Kung ang father absentee, then kana siya kabata dili makaharong sa pag-asdal sa iyang ay kana o mao. Kung nag-isulti ni Mrs. nga, ang tendency sa kanya, she will be jumping from one job to another. Because for the first 7 years, there was no man or male figure as the father to train him to face his work. Right? Kung ang mother ang absent sa the first 7 years, pagitao niya ang iyang self. Wala siya self. O nga, di siya makaharap o intimate relationship hangtod sa iyang pamilyon. Because she was not able to have herself or himself formed. O nga, magpinyo na siya, di siya makalahutay sa close or intimate relationship sa iyang kapikas. Di gani siya magkaigon I love you. Kaya wag mo na niya matuki ang I love you, ikan siya ng mama. It is so hard for that woman to say I love you to her spouse, or even if it's the man to his spouse, right? The first 7 years, wala kang form to their template. So whatever is formed in your template, the first 7 years, will be repeated as you grow up. Now, the second chance na para ma-form is when you are a little girl or a little boy, up to 12 or 13 years old. And then the last chance is when you are up to 18. Beyond 18 years old, it takes a miracle na siya makita niya himself o pa-prepare niya yung patuloy to face the world. Maay na lang that we have the Lord Jesus Christ who can do that miracle for any person with that kind of dysfunction.
Okay. One of the things na kailangan ng bata ay pagmamahal. Pag ang bata gusto sa pagmamahal, hindi po mag-aasawa ng maaga. Pag ang bata kulang sa pagmamahal, asahan ninyo maagang mag-aasawa, maagang mabubuntis, maagang magkakaanak. Hindi ko alam kung ano ang background ninyo. Okay? A lot of times, we go there because we think that that is where we will find the ginapangita natin. Ang love na ginapangita natin should come from our parents. Akala natin, kung merong lalaki na magtuol, magkulong-kulong dyan, akala natin yun yung love na kailangan natin. Hindi naman lahat ng mga teenage pregnancy, di ba nga, karamihan sa kanila nabola. Bakit? Akala nila yun ang hinahanap nila. Ang dami na po ngayon sa ating susunod ng ganyan. Kaya mga magulang, mahalin ninyo ang inyong mga anak para hindi sila mapapariwala at malilinis ng landas.
Alright, we have an example. Doon ay usap ng counseling, ang iyang problema naging sa asawa at iyang isuon. Kaya iyang isuon ng babae has been going from one man to another. She has 3 kids from 2 kids from 2 men. But then now, she also has some affairs with other men. The worst is, ngayon, she is already a drug addict. And why is it that she is not contented with one man? And she became a problem to the family. Okay? Then we try to ask some questions. One crucial question that I asked was your sister sexually abused by any member of your family? And then that girl started to cry. Yes, it was my father who abused her. This girl is very beautiful. She was still 6 years old when the father started to abuse the girl. So she was sexually stimulated at an early age. And then as she was growing up, she was feeling the love of the father. This is the only man that could love me as I expect. Other men, I can be attracted to them, but I cannot be with them because they are different from my father. But my problem is I cannot have sex with my father. So to fulfill my sexual desire, I have to have sex with other men, but I will not marry them because I only love my father and not these guys. Diba? So karon, drug addict na siya. Nga naman drug addict na siya. Because in her growing up, the mother was busy working for their future. Wala'y time ang mother para sa iya. So wala siya attachment sa mother. And you know, pag wala'y attachment sa mother, ang normal nga mangyari anak, kaya either ang dopamine wa man ma-develop rin. Nangita siya for drugs. Now, in our OFW phenomenon, this is one of the biggest problems that we have coming mga counselors. Because with this kind of situation, with dysfunction sa family, nga kapangita sila ilang mama, gawa man diha ma-develop sa first 7 years, ang ilang substitute sa pagmamahal sa mama is from the drugs. Pasok po ba ang droga? It's so hard. Tungkol na yung phenomenon gano'n. Ang OFW na ito, bayani sa Pilipinas. But then, we forgot one thing. Side effect na is the dysfunctional families.
Okay, yung sinasabi ni Pastor Ed, sa development ng bata, okay, habang lumalaki ang bata, the mother downloads emotions to the baby, to the child. Okay? At habang lumalaki ang bata, in the process ng attachment, yung sinasabi ni Pastor kanina, dopamine, you can Google it, and you can research on this. Dopamine is an enzyme in the brain that gives you a feeling of well-being, a feeling of pleasure. Okay? So, kapag ka-absent yun, because there was no mother to download that to the baby, to the child, hahanapin ang bata yan. It's a need for the child. So, ano ang mga sources ng pseudo? When we say Murag. But it's not a real thing. Okay? So pseudo sources of dopamine. Number one is sex. And that's why makikita nyo ngayon, it's so prevalent. Teenagers indulging in it already. Because there is some pleasure that they derive from it and they thought that's the real thing. But it's very fleeting. Temporary na eh, pseudo. Okay? Number two is drugs. Okay? They also provide the pseudo, yung high, yung feeling high. Okay? That's what they crave for. That's what they get addicted to. The feeling of being high. Okay? The third source is adventure. Nakita niyo itong mga nag-drug racing, yung mga nagkakarera sa kalye, parang mga hindi umamatay. That is what they do. Okay? The fourth source na ina-advocate namin, ito na lang. Okay? Sports. Sports. Kaya dapat ang mga churches natin may mga sports facilities. Be a good mother. And your child may always look for a partner who is just like you. Ang tanong, do you like who you are? Right?
Okay, we have one question.
Okay.
Very good and very hard question. My husband is working in distance from home. He only go home if he is on break or on vacations. What is the best thing to do to cope up the absence of father? My child is only 4 years old right now.
Formative years, huh? Okay. Then there's such a thing that we call in psychology as a corrective emotional experience. Okay. Your child is already experiencing the deficiency of a father. Okay? Sana may uncle or may lolo, wag silingan an uncle or lolo na pwedeng mag-stand in as father, yung maging role model. Anong bata? Lalaki or babae?
Most likely, lalaki siguro.
Lalaki yung bata. Sana may stand-in father. This is why we also encourage parents to bring their children to church, no? Maybe pastor can be surrogate father, no? Basta may lalaki na they can look up to now. Ito na yung second best. The best sana is the father. But in the absence of the father, second best sana is a male role figure that the child can relate to. Okay? Ito yung nalulungkot kami ni Pastor Ed. Kasi si Pastor Ed is a high school teacher by profession. Education ang kaya lang yan kasi, ang dami na ng mga male teachers sa schools, naging between. Mahirap ang child will identify with the male teacher. And so, talagang, parang it's a phenomenon now in our country. No? Dati nga daw, ang mga nagtatago, ngayon appear na sila ng appear. Okay, bakit? Appear na ako dito. Okay?
Well, the first thing I would say is that you have to pray na yung husband mo, whoever you are, will be able to have a word with your husband. That's one thing. If that's not possible, that you and your child can go to the place where your husband is working. Because a family should not be far apart just because of economic needs. Because emotional situation really is demanding. Very, very demanding, and it takes a lifetime. Okay? Now, so muna sila, kinahanglan nga, kung hindi siya makakuha ang trabaho niya sa kanyang lugar, kamo, sa imong anak, musunod niya. Alright? And then the second is yung surrogate father, nag-isabi ni Mrs. of which the church must provide.
Yes.
It is the church to provide.
Role ito ng
Kung
church.
wala, alright, mas makikita ang church niya.
Because we are the second home. Ang church is the second home. And so we need to provide them with role models, especially male role models. Because a lot of our children nowadays, walang male role model. wanted quality time. Usahay, yung mga wala kami sa nila pag-uwi, mas marami yung time that we spend with friends. No, make sure that you spend time with your child. And that's hopefully that's going to pay in. Another second best would be modern na tayo ngayon eh, no? May Skype, sa iPad may FaceTime, no? Just so the child will be able to talk to the father, kung pwedeng makatawag on a regular basis, tawagan, marinig ng bata ang boses ng tatay. It comes and it soothes the emotions of a child when he or she is able to hear the voice of the father kung malayo yung tatay. No?
Alright, one disadvantage for the father who is always late or absentee is that the child, if he is a boy, will be feminized. Kung ma-feminize yung batang lalaki, it's going to be a problem later. So be careful kaya ang father, really spend quality time to download the brainless kung sa kanyang pag-alalaki. Kung babae naman siya, I think no problem. But the problem there is, if the father is not around most of the time because of distance, and she is a girl, mahirapan siya makipag-relate sa lalaki when she is growing up. It's not going to be easy for her to have an intimate relationship with a man, especially if she is going to get married. Walang nag-model sa kanya ng isang lalaki.
Okay, kanina pinatayo ni Pastor yung mga preschool parents. Patayo nga ulit yung preschool parents.
There is a way in their school, preparatory.
Okay, we have a good number of these parents. Thank you, you may sit down. Now, I'd like to talk to you about preschool parents. Kailan aawagin ang bata from you?
Lutas.
Kailan malutas ang bata? You know, a lot of times, we found out, sabi nga sila, it's not the bata, it's not the lutas, it's the mother. Okay? Or it's the father. Okay. The fact that ang inyong anak ay ipasok na, you're already sending them here, ha? Pwede ba, little by little, i-transfer na sa anak ninyo ang some of the responsibilities, like for example, feeding themselves. Huwag yun ang magandang niya, anak, subo naman! College na, anak, subo! Nai-infantilize yung bata. Doon sa isang school na we did this also, a parenting seminar like this, high school yung anak niya. First year high school, na nag-choice siya na kumain, sabi niya, nag-hurt ako sa anak ko kasi yung anak ko, ayaw na ako papuntahin dito sa school. Tapos sinasabi niya, umauwi ka na. Sabi ko, bakit? Anong sitwasyon? Kasi mapag may camping kasama ako. Kung ako na, papahiyan ang kita. Tapos, ang kwento ng teacher, hindi man naman yung, it was a crowd like this, she keeps asking questions. Na? And then we found out na pag lunchtime, subukan niya ang anak niya. High school, first year high school. Tapos, sabi ng teacher, Ma'am, maglawan ang bata. Pag aalis na siya, kailan siya doon sa pintuan, magkataon siya na, love you! Yung, alis ka na! Tapos, ang question siya, Ma'am, question, hurt ako sa anak ko kasi ayaw na niya magsabi ng I love you sa akin. Kasi bakit kaya kita? Okay, pero sa mga balutas, you start now, man. Okay? Start now. Pag-ilis, let them do it. Pagsuot ng sapatos, let them do it. Di ba sa, what do you do here? Numerical na kanilang grades? Or yung developmental? Developmental? Good. Very good. Ayan. Both? You do both. Okay, that's good. The
Yan, di na na maakon. Masakti lang sila. Hindi pa nila control ilang muscles. Muna paagi nga, ka-learn sila mag-control sa ilang muscles at stage. Masakti lang kung mahusik ang pagkaon. Importante ang development sa ilang bata. Alright?
I asked this question dun sa school under kanina. Sabi ko, bakit niyo ba kasi sinusubukan? Para daw madali. Madali para kanino? Sa bata o sa'yo? So whose convenience are we talking about? Are we talking about the convenience of the child or the convenience of the mother? Okay? Tapos sabi niya, ma'am, nagkakaroon kasi dagdag trabaho.
Now, yung kung magkakalat sila, matali yung usap ka may months without na limpyo, para pwede pa man doon yung ma-recycle, inito lang, ito lang ito. Kaya ito nga, dihan lang ba, sayang.
When our granddaughter and grandson were learning to eat by themselves, ang high chair, itutong natin sa newspapers, that around, we get newspapers every day man, so we have newspapers sa dalay. So, kung mausik man ang rights or whatever, hindi na mahirap linyuhan. Marami man na kanyang ilabay na. So, it's not so much of a problem. But a lot of times, mothers do not want to wean from their children because they are psychologically holding on to the child.
Kung katukama ako na 4 years old, very skillful na siya left and right. Ang bidixto siya. Atong usa ako na po 7 years old, grabe. Sobrang skillful niya ako sa kailangan paano sa kamot. And then also, their mental ability development niya ako, of course, emotionally. So talaga siya ito. If you're going to give a chance for a child to develop himself, igaya mo lang, wala restriction. Ang restriction mo is, of course, doon na tayo na limitation sa ilaban. But be careful na it's always for their own development.
Okay, the limitation will be for preschool parents is if the child is put in danger. So for example, huwag niyo naman sabihin sa anak ko, anak ko mag-slice ng ano ha? Hindi ka mag-slice ng taglip eh. You cannot do that. So, tignan niyo din hanggang saan ang capability ng bata. Magkalit sa sarili, mag-ilis, magsuot ng sapatos, just let them do it, okay?
Usapan ko, so as well as kapag magkakaroon kita, anak. Kasi hindi lang, okay lang. Kasi learning process na nila. So, grabe kayo din eh. That's good, that's good. Hindi ka na i-appreciate sila. Abo rin masagot man nga, they are still trying to learn how to become independent. And that's one way. I-appreciate you. Pero saan ka? Hugaw mo kayo ng buwan. Why? Kaya, may machine na sila. Machine na sila.
Ay nako, mami, pag natatarang ka ganyan, lalong mag-dysfunctional yung anak mo. Okay? Yung aming little boy, ano siya na, Mami na, why is it in the morning when I wake up, it's hard. My face is hard. So, okay, you go toilet. If you go toilet, then you go back to snore. So now he knows when he wakes up, he goes to the toilet. I mean, I go to the toilet first, huh? Okay. So go to the toilet. But we never scolded him because children can explore.
Alright, sa mga lalaki ng goal, when you are already about to urinate, puno na yung panto, the tendency for the penis is to really, yung pag-inlearn siya, to hold back yung pag-flow ng higing. So, in the morning, kinahanglan ng bata, okay, you go to the toilet and then urinate. That solves the problem.
Yeah, so you just don't tell the child go toilet.
Okay, one thing na natin pinabahay-bahayan, be careful. Ang mga anak na ninyo, pagbahay-bahayan. Because there are certain cases ang sexual stimulation na aros nila sa bahay-bahayan. Ikaw papa ha, ako mama. O ako papa, wala siya, ikaw mama. So, kung nakita ka mo sa inyong mga anak na gabuhat ko sa mga niya para sa hangtong lang, hinanagbuhat ko sa bahay-bahayan. And when they're sexually stimulated at that age, chances are when they would grow up, promiscuity goes back. Okay?
That's another important thing for you, papas, and mommies and daddies. Kaya again, walang kapasusan. Yung po bang mga anak nyo, katabi nyo pang matulog? Sana kung nag-explain na slowly, hihiwalay na sila ng pagtulog. Bakit? Kasi mag-isip na sila. Okay? Meron silang posibleng makita, hindi dapat makita. Okay. Mga daddy, pag nasa bahay kayo, please do not come out of your bedroom or your bathroom in your underwear. Especially if you have daughters. Kayo naman mga mami, please do not dress up in front of your sons. And do not come out naked or in your underwears when your sons are around.
A 3 or 4 years old son can be sexually stimulated already if you are dressing or undressing those what nakita.
Sabi nyo, ay wala pa namang isip yan. Sabi nyo.
Sabi natin walang isip, but you have curiosity. Curious sila. Oh, this is a woman's body. Tapos mag-crave sila. They will be craving for a woman's body later on. But then, of course, most of all, confused. Sila. So, their curiosity, their craving, their confusion. Imagine what will be the effect of those things in their psychological makeup as they're growing up.
Teach your children also to knock at the door when mommy and daddy are inside the bedroom. Because it is not proper for your children to see you indecent. Remember, you are their parents. Dapat yung magulang ginagalang. Paano kayong galanin ng anak nyo kung nakita na ang kaloob-looban nyo? Okay? Kasama sa paggalang is being decent and being proper. Sabi, dalawang babae ang anak namin. Not even once na nakita lang ang anak namin na naka-underwear lang sa gusto. Bawal yun sa amin. Whenever he comes out of the bathroom or he comes out of the bedroom, he has to be properly dressed. Other than the fact that we didn't in the parsonage. Minsan hindi ko alam kung sino yung dun sa labas.
Serious question. If a teacher is having difficulty in dealing with his or her student, what are the possible ways will the teacher supposedly do so as not to affect the emotional and psychological aspect of the child?
That is why teachers are taught psychology. Diba may subject kayo na psychology yung mga teachers? You need to relearn your psychology. You need to talk to the child first. What is going on? May case kami na ganito, the child was very unruly, the child was so ba talaga ang teacher? Huh? And then when they talk to the child was being abused pala by the stepfather. Na kung teacher ka at hindi ka sensitive, papagalitan yung bata, hindi mo alam something is going on in the life of the child. Now, take note, teachers, parents, a child will not misbehave kung walang dahilan. There's always a reason pag ang bata nag-misbehave. Okay? So kayo mga teacher, you have to learn ano ang nangyayari. Kung hindi magsalita ang bata, sometimes a child's vocabulary are limited to describe what is going on. Okay? Sa play therapy, tinuturo namin ito, makipaglaro ka sa bata at meron kang madidiscover. Okay? One of our colleagues, she played with a child who was misbehaving in school. Hindi niya malaman kung bakit. Okay? Nakipaglaro siya. Nag-drawing sila. Sabi niya, sige niya, drawing mo nga si Abigail. So, drawing Abigail is the child. Okay? Drawing ng bata. Walang auntie si Abigail. Sabi niya, this is our colleague. This is the child kasi ang galing man niya ni Uncle. Pag ayaw na niya magmula ko na meron akong panty. So you're discovering something there. You're discovering something. We play. Okay? Dapat yung mga teachers natin maturunan ng play therapy. Okay? Or sometimes, okay, play tayo. Kunyari, ito si Abigail, ito si Daddy, ito si Mommy. Okay? Yung mga dogs. Okay. Sige nga, pakita mo sa akin. Ano na? Kunyari, dumating na si Daddy. Andun na si Daddy. Ano ni Abigail? And the child will show you. Hindi yung sa akin, ha? The child will show you what is happening. Okay? So teachers, yes, I understand your predicament. Alam ko meron kayong sariling problema. Pero kung minsan yung mga bata, it's beyond what you see.
Okay.
Ang problema.
Now, sometimes ang mga bata, they need attention and connection. Tungkol sa balay, in their house, there was no attention given them. They could not connect to any parent, probably absent their father or mother, and so on and so forth. There are many, many reasons now. So in the school, they misbehave, and their kind of misbehavior is quite different from others because they wanted attention from anybody is quite different from the teacher. And if you are going to inflict any punishment, they will be happy to have that because by then they could feel the connection. In other words, negative attention is better than no attention at all. When I was directing a school in Antipolo way back in the 90s, nung nag-iusapan na estudyante, he was diagnosed with attention deficiency. Hyperactive. And that kind of a student is really hard to deal with because he cannot let the day pass without hurting anyone. Okay? So, every time he comes to school, doon lagi mo hilak. And the teacher has been complaining about that kind of his behavior. And so we put him in a room, the Frank Sinatra room. He has to listen to no, the end is near. And any boy doesn't like the song of that time, diba? Torture sa kanila to, Frank Sinatra Club. So you want to be a member of the Frank Sinatra Club? They don't like it. But then, really, there was no way in which he could change his behavior because ADHD siya. So I tried to investigate ang kanyang background in the home. He grew up with a lola. His father deserted him. His mother also left for abroad for work. So he grew up with a lola. Can you imagine how a child grows up with a lola? It's so hard. It's so hard. No father, no mother. Only the lola and him in the house. So I was so touched with that. Kaya na lang, kasi hindi naman matatapos yung kanyang pananakit sa ibang mga estudyante. So, 2 months before the last training, pinastap ko na siya pag-aaral. So, pagkat binugbog na siya ng aking teacher, yung kanyang advisor. Sabi ko, Art, tama na yan, baka mainom lang tayo sa puti, wala tayo panalo dyan. Hindi matalino, top of the class na naman siya. So what I did was, okay, minus na lang ang 10 points, release na ito ng bata. He was able to pass. That's great. Ang kanyang pinakamataas na grado after releasing him is 75, 76, 75, 76. Grado almost 90 malita. So, we released him 2 months before graduation sa elementary. But then, you get rid of a problem. Hindi really masolve. Naman, ADHD ka. Kanya, ito na pa yung criminal instinct. Kaya father niya came from a family line of criminals. What can you do? Okay, now, be gracious sa child because the child needs the love and care that was not even in the house, in the home. Huwag niyo siya papahiyain for any kind of punishment that is a due kind of punishment, because he is going to turn to be a very notorious guy in the end. Most of my counselors when I was working also sa Muntinlupa for 10 years sa maximum security were people whose childhood memories were of that time. No love from the father and from the mother. So they were there. Now to prevent a child getting into the prison, be proactive, just be positive.
You are second mothers to these children. Maybe the only mother that they would ever know. No? Especially if the mother is not around. Sometimes when discipline does not work, the negative discipline, pagalitan, paluin, pagkalawan, pagalitan, it doesn't work, try loving the child.
Okay, one last question, and then we'll end our session this afternoon.
When is the best time to teach a child about sex education? When the child asks. The moment the child asks, that is your chance to do sex education with the child. Because if you don't, the child is going to ask somebody else. Unfortunately, baka yung mapagtanungan will give the child the wrong education. Okay? When the child starts to ask, so sometime around the preschool age, the child will ask, yes, explain in simple language that the child can understand.
Okay, so sa mga questions sa bata is this. Mami, paano na nabuo ang baby sa iyong tiyan? How would you explain that? Yun sa paano nabuo sa baby ka. Ako manghod, baka ni manghod ako ni. Yun sa manipod ka, hati-hati, mo ba ning itulon? Curious lang. And those are the legitimate curiosity. You have to answer that question.
Any other questions? Ayaw niyo ng tanong?